So, welcome to my stream. Welcome to the adventure. We are Voltron, not a Volvo dealer, but the Voltron dealer. Whoever they are. And we've got a Mack R truck with a very nice steel bumper on the front. This is my beat up old logging truck actually, and then a Fruehauf fuel trailer patterned after the one in the movie Duel. And we are, I'll show you where we're at on the map. We are here. We're going from Wilmington to Oxnard, and we are, well, there's Wilmington. We are not close, and you may notice I've chosen the small roads option, so we're likely going to be late, but that's okay. We get to see all the cool little small roads. You go through the middle of St. Louis, but other than that, oh, that was interesting. Okay. You weren't stopping for me. I thought you were stopping for me. How about you? You weren't, but you are now. Thank you. Oh, there I am touching my face, but my eye is really itchy, and I just washed my hands after I came in from outside. After I touched the door handle, in case my neighbors upstairs had touched it. So it's not necessary to continue to wash your hands and wipe everything down with antiseptic wipes in the house if you're only you and nobody's been in. Okay, coming over. Oh, should we have got gas? There we go. We are good for gas. Good to go. Oop. Well, we should maybe think about stopping at the red light. You call that stop and go on a red light, but apparently you do. I guess the AI doesn't get tickets. I like the brake sound on this too. So I could do with more odds and ends, so I could do some baking. Like I have no oatmeal. I could do a fruit crumble if I had oatmeal. I don't have oatmeal anymore. I had oatmeal, flour and stuff, and about, I think, before I went and did my shopping last week, I went through the cupboard and I threw out a bunch of old stuff. And like I had a flour that I'd bought at least a year ago to bake with, and did some baking, you know, like 2 big bags. Hadn't used it for ages, so I'll chuck that out. Oatmeal I bought ages ago and chucked that out. And I think coconut I bought again, chuck that out, so. Like I said, I think I'm going to order my groceries online. I'm going to order them online tonight at my superstore, and then thing is, people are figuring out how to, they're figuring out menus. You can't just be spontaneous and say, oh, I think, what am I going to make tonight? Well, I don't know. How about something with fish? Okay, I'll stop in on the way home and pick some up. No. What am I going to make 2 weeks from now before the grocery order comes in? So So I haven't really shopped at my superstore. It's President's Choice stuff. I know the one thing they don't have is my favorite cereal, but I have 2 boxes of it. I just started the first of 2. So we're good. I have eggs, bacon, toast. Need some baking stuff. Sliced meat. I don't know if you can freeze sliced meat. I suspect once this is over, they may find that a lot of people are just not going to the grocery store anymore. Now, the downside of that, well, the upside of that, I guess, is less staff on the cashes. So that's going to hurt the employment of cashiers in the grocery store. But they will now be hired as pickers. Don't know if that's the same pay. But there'll be a bigger need for people to go around the store and shop for you and to bring the order up to your car. Less impulse buying. Maybe. But maybe less grabbing bargains, because what I do is, you know, if I need mayo, or let's say I need mayo, then and if I'm okay with like 3 different kinds or whatever of mayo, so I'll go down the shelf and I'll need mayo, and if I see what I need on sale, then I'll buy 2 or 3, and if I don't see it on sale, I'll just buy 1. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people are going to online now. How many will stay? I don't think people will move to the buying from a local store service more than they go online. I think we're talking, online the meal routine. Oh, I know those things. Oh, those meal things like Good Foods and stuff, or whatever the hell it was called, where they deliver a box of food once a week, every 2 weeks. I'm sure those will be. There'll be an increase of those. There's an increase of those now, so they will keep going, and so both kinds. That and just the order my groceries online, and I'll drive by and pick it up. Good Foods, yeah. I tried Good Foods. I tried Good Foods for a few months. It doesn't work well for one person. Looking for the right buttons there. The catch, spend $100 or so. No. The catch for Good Foods is that if you're one person, then you've got enough for 2 meals. Every meal is enough for 2 people. You know. So I was having a lot of leftovers. Now, when my girlfriend was up here, there was 2 of us. That helped. Well, she only eats half a person's worth of food for some reason, but anyways, we would I had to. She likes to cook. She likes to fiddle around and play with, not play with, tweak things. So whereas I'd be ready to eat at 6, we'd be eating at 7 because she has to tweak it for another hour, let things simmer and add this and add that and stuff like this. So my caveat with the good foods was, okay, so we're going to follow the recipe. Maybe a little bit of, no, not maybe a little bit of, follow the recipe. No. You can try cooking or more variety. Yeah. I guess I have a bunch of standard recipes. I cooked a fair bit of variety when I was bringing up my kids. I was co-parenting, so they were a week. See, now I'm hot. Now I'm not sure if it's the coffee or I'm coming down with something. Or the heat is turned up in the apartment a bit. But anyways, I cooked, I co-parented my kids and brought them up half the week, half the time, half the month. So I cooked a lot of, we cooked foods, I cooked stuff, and I've been on single for decades after that, so. And I have a lot of standard recipes, but I can cook a variety. I try things that I find online and that. I often have, there are meals that I can put in containers and put in the fridge, the freezer. Let me look at the map here. I want to make sure we don't have any weird just a sec, my chat window wandered off. Oh, okay. Sometimes the game wanders you through, but that's fairly direct. Like sometimes they'll come to a place like this, they'll take you down and that, well, you can't there, but you know what I mean. They'll take you down one, here. They'll take you down one side and up the other to make it a small road. Yeah, that's a small road, but that's not our point, so. Thank you for playing, sort of thing. So I think I'm going to go to 5. What is it now? It's 4:35. I'm going to go to 5 o'clock. And then think about supper. I'm going to make some chili, I think. I got the stuff for chili, so I'm going to make some chili, and I also need to make some soup. Are you going to move out of here when the light changes, or are you going to... Okay, sometimes the AI is deliberately obtuse, or thick as a brick. Excuse me, I wanted to get over before somebody decided, oh, I can turn here. No, you can't. Anybody? Hello? Anybody? Bueller? Well, that's because you stopped right in front of my bloody trailer, buddy. So, crash vehicle offense. I don't think I got any damage from that. I think that was one of the ones where you get a fine, but nope. You get the satisfaction knowing that you got bags of money. It doesn't hurt you. Hopefully they try to do an insurance claim and their dash cam shows that they, in fact, stopped too close to the truck. So we'd like that, wouldn't we? You had a car sideswipe me and I get fined for it. Like, yeah. Well, see, that was a stupid AI. That was a stupid AI that saw me turning and stopped because I was turning in front of it, but stopped where you would if there was a car turning in front of you, not a truck with a trailer. And I wasn't even a long trailer, so. Oh, I'm not turning here. Okay, well, that one we'll just. We'll go up here, see what happens. Oops. Oh, we're probably gonna need a ticket now for this, are we? Well, maybe not. Good, that's encouraging. I should have, but I didn't. Yeah, because I was going through a red light. Just like here, I'm in the wrong lane, being in the middle, but. And here we go. We did that to you. No, I got away with it, so depending. The whole ticketing around red lights and stopping on a red and stuff like that seems a little iffy in this game. So. Yep. Now, well, what's similar, I can sympathize that I once was driving with my right-hand signal on past, I'll stop like this. I was driving with my right-hand signal on a through highway, but there was a T-junction, a couple of places where there's a T-junction on my right. And twice in a row, a car pulled out into the side of my trailer. And I'm like, geez, did you guys not see me coming? And then I realized, oh, no, they saw. Click, 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 right-hand signal, this guy's turning here. And when I didn't, they'd already started pulling out and they whacked into me, so. Yeah, the game is, like you don't get ticketed if there's no traffic and you just run through, no. leaning on the horn just a bit. Not that loud, but still. I did a drop off at Oakland Supply once and went to make our left to finish. Clean drive. Yeah, I've seen that sometimes too. You go wide and you're trying to turn into a spot and you go wide for it. Oh, people start cutting you off on the right hand side. It's like it would have been a clean drive. I don't aim for Steam achievements myself. Actually, they just sort of happen to me, and I'm surprised. So they're nice. It's like, oh, got this. Well, that's nice. Yeah, it would be nice. Oh, clean drive one. Well, I want a clean drive one here. I've already whacked somebody, or somebody whacked me. Yeah, so. This is definitely a long trip. And we're just gonna do this. Oh, I made the wrong turn. I wasn't even supposed to turn there. I'm not paying attention to the map. Oh well. Go here and then there. Welcome to my confusing stream. For some reason I was looking at, oh yeah, I got a turn. No, you don't have to turn. Gotta get home from Maury. Come on, make a U-turn. Grandma GPS voice. Oh, that's right. There is this. There is this grammar. Turn left up here, little boy. Yeah. Now, I used to use the Russian one. There's a fun Russian GPS. There's nobody here. You know, there was traffic like mad at the other road. There's nobody here. Maybe I should listen to GPS. TomTom voice pack, I think, loading. Ah, what's in the TomTom voice pack? Or is TomTom just a standard voice, or do you have choices? Ah, so you have the Russian one then. Good, good. So you can have that Russian one. That'll be nice. And a friend, French would be fun. Yeah, a good variety from different countries. You can do a different country every run. So. I'm sure TomTom is sold around the world. So. It's kind of fun when you have different stuff. I use the Brazilian one, Portuguese when I'm on the Brazil maps, and I use Russian when I'm in Russia. You could, I suppose, if you're driving ATS. I mean, you could change the TomTom voice depending on the country you're in. Although, you know, leaving Italy, entering whatever. Whoa, France, yeah. France, entering Spain. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Would be quite neat. Some of them just have 2 or 3 languages and they're all English, but the fact that it has 32 languages in it is pretty neat. Lane just sort of disappears there, so you gotta get your ass out. Bonnie from the US, Jane, Great Britain, Kathy, Katrina. Oh, I'd like a New Zealand one. Ken, Laurie, Paul, Richard, John, Tim. Oh, there's that sign in the air. Probably gone from the latest version of the map. Because I don't have the latest one. The Jace Meister just brought one out today or yesterday, I think, of the Midwest expansion, which is what we're driving on here, really. If you look at the area around Chicago, St. Louis, that sort of stuff. He's done a lot in here. But I was reluctant. I was partway through. I was already started on my trip, and I was concerned that if I loaded it, sometimes if you change the map or change the hubcaps in your truck, it seems to be arbitrary at times. The game relocates you. Says, "Oh, game change detected for safety," or whatever. We've canceled your current cargo with no penalty, and we put you in a safe place, like your garage in Vegas or whatever the hell I am. 3 US, 2 Great Britain, 2 New Zealand, 1 Australia, and 2 whatever IE is. Sean, is that Ireland? Is that Irish? IE? Although EI would be IR. Espanol. Oh, really? That's interesting. So, my friends, hopefully you're enjoying. Whoever's out there viewing, thank you for viewing. And if you're a follower, thanks for following. And you can cheer me with bits. You can subscribe with your Amazon Prime. You can buy my books. Info's on my stream there. You can also, if you're on YouTube, you can subscribe. So, 5 Netherlands. Well, a TomTom would be a nice pack to get then. Let's crank up the volume here. This guy's gonna want to cut me off, I think. No, we're just gonna do 55. So, oh, he's gonna be this guy that sits like this now. Yes, let's let him get ahead enough so that he can pull in. The AI doesn't notice that. He may not pull in. He may be one of the... There he goes. The nice that the AI pulled in when he flashed, and then they flashed their lights at you like a thank you. That'd be cool. That'd be very cool mod. Not gonna happen. Let's see where we are on the map here and what we're driving, of course. We've got that Mack R truck and that nasty rusty trailer from Duel. It's a aromatics, whatever that is. Fancy name for whatever the hell's in there, and I'll show you on the map where we are. I was going to be looking for a place to pull off, like a logical looking place. Maybe there, but that's going to be in a while. And it's going to be time for me to turn into a pumpkin in a while. We'll see where I am at 5, but I suspect I'm not going to be really close to that rest area. Whoa! Riders in the storm. But I need to pause at 5 and stop the stream and think about supper. I'll stop just before 5 so I can check out the news channel. Random brake noises. I think it's just bleeding extra pressure out of the system. Well, not a lot of places to pull off here. Not going to have any either. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to pull in at random. Somewhere. Here looks good. So we're going to stop the stream here so I can pause, watch the evening news, and then have leftover pasta from last night and make some chili, and then that'll simmer. Tonight, the Metropolitan Opera in New York has free streaming every night of their operas. So if you just Google Met Opera, look at their site, and tonight is, I believe, last night was Il Trovatore, and tonight, I believe, is La Traviata. So 7:30 my time. It's 5 o'clock my time now, so 7:30 till whenever, and it'll be also available to stream until I think 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So that'll be me. I'll be watching the opera, not the news, after supper. So ta-ta for now, my friends. Thanks for viewing, following, chatting, subscribing, at etc, etc, etc. So catch you later. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay away.